Hello, in this Unit 4, the first unit in our second term, we're going to talk about relationships. So, the unit is called Let's Talk. Let's talk, hablemos. In these pictures, you can see people in different relationships, yes. So, what do you say it's happening in the first one? Yes? What do you think? Think a little bit. We see two people, it seems a professional background. So, maybe in this picture, what we can see is that a girl must be a job applicant, yes, who is going to be interviewed by an employer. In this second picture, what do you see? Two friends, right? Maybe they had an argument, están enfadadas, se pelearon, ¿no? So, maybe these two girls are friends, but it seems they must have had a serious argument, yes? In the third one, what can you see? Three football players probably, right? Or maybe baseball players, but probably. They seem to be very happy. Why? Because they're sharing a good moment. They have just won a championship probably, yes? So they probably get along pretty well. They get along pretty well, yes? What do you see in the fourth picture? We see a family, right? And what's going on? It seems that the father is angry with the kid. So maybe we could say this family looks like they're in the middle of a fight. Yes, the father is telling off the young boy. And in this picture, what do we see? We see two friends, they're having a pizza. They seem to be having a really good time. Yes? Okay, so let's continue talking about relationships. And the first thing we'll do is vocabulary. So the vocabulary we're going to talk about is the following. Sorry, it's not this one. I made a mistake. It's this one. So the vocabulary we're going to learn is this. So in the following pictures, as we've seen before, we could use this vocabulary. Make a good impression, get along, fall out, tell lies, feel uncomfortable, tell the truth, trust, share and rely on. So which ones would you use in each picture? So for example, in picture A, what do you say? What do you say? So probably this girl who is going to be interviewed, I'll give you some time to think. So she probably wants what? What does she want? Yes, maybe you're right. So she wants what? She wants to make a good impression. Make a good impression. Dejar una buena impresión. In the second one, these two girls, as we said, they're friends, but they had a fight. So what do you say about them? What do you say about them? Maybe we could say that they feel uncomfortable, están incómodas, they feel uncomfortable, they tell lies to each other, mienten, tell lies, decir mentiras, or they fall out of a relationship, se acaban de romper la relación, ¿no? What do you say in the third one? What do you say in the third one? Think. They what? They confían en ellos mismos, ¿no? Se sienten bien, están compartiendo cosas, so what do you say? So we could say get along, they get along very well, se llevan bien, trust, they trust each other, confían, ¿no? They share, they're sharing, comparten, están compartiendo, they share, and they rely on, confían, ¿no? Confían. And in the fourth picture, what could we say? We could say the following, feel uncomfortable, the boy feels uncomfortable, yes, no sé si está incómodo. Tell lies, maybe they're talking about lies, mentiras, decir mentiras, or tell the truth. Maybe the father is telling him to tell the truth. Yes, que diga la verdad. And the fourth one, really happy, so what do you think? What do you think? Okay, let's go. So here they get along well, se llevan muy bien, ¿no? They get along well, they're sharing a pizza, they're sharing feelings, compartir, trust. They seem to trust each other. They seem to trust each other. Se fían el uno del otro, no confían. They rely on, yes, they rely on, confían el uno del otro. And now, let's go for a listening, yes. Let's go for a listening, or maybe an exercise. First, an exercise about this vocabulary. An exercise about vocabulary. So, click the correct answer to show that you understand the words in color, right? In color, we have get along, notice, body language, date, similar background, and share. their head, shake their head, sorry. So after you get to know someone, you are more or less familiar with them. When you get to know someone, what do you think? You're more familiar or less familiar? Be familiar. Familiarizarte con. So you're more familiar. Why? Because you get to know. Cuando conoces a alguien, te sientes más cómodo, ¿no? Te sientes más familiar con esa persona. When you notice something, you do what? You notice something, you announce it, or you see it. When you notice something, what? You notice, darte cuenta de algo. So, you see it, yes? When you notice something, you see it, lo ves. People's body language, lenguaje corporal, often shows what? Often shows how they feel or what they're wearing. What do you think? How they feel sentimientos, cómo se sienten, what they're wearing, lo que llevan puesto. Body language shows what? Shows how they feel, yes? How about a date? When people go on a date, if you go on a date, what do? They probably like or hate each other. If they go on a date, do you think they like, se gustan, se caen bien, o se odian? Of course, if you go on a date, you like each other, you don't hate each other, no te odias, si no, no sales en una cita, ¿no? So when people have a similar background, they have a lot or little in common. Similar background, similar, parecido, el mismo. Similar background, mismo origen, ¿no? So they have a lot or little in common. What do you think? Of course they have a lot in common. Yes, tienen mucho en común, yes. And when people shake their head, shake, no como el milkshake, agitarlo, son mover la cabeza. They shake their head, it usually means what? Yes or no? If you shake your head, it means, yeah, it means no, yes. So if you shake your head, it means no. I'm going to leave it at here, and this is the video you have about vocabulary, okay? So, we'll stop here. Thank you very much. See you.